So we learned about the default parameters right now. We can now proceed to a few questions which we can understand using arithmetic operators. Let's say, for example, we want to calculate the area of this area of a simple triangle. Okay, and what the user has given is A, B, and C. So he has given you A, B, and C, which is the sides of triangle. So which means you need to tell the user, okay, what you need to tell the user? You enter the first side of the triangle, enter the second side of the triangle, and so on. So input, you're going to say a prompt, you're going to tell him enter the first side of the triangle. Okay, so when you tell him that, and then when you say of course when you tell him enter the first side of the triangle, you need to select this up and you need to convert it into an integer. Now the side of the triangle can be an integer, also it can be a float. Okay, so let's say this is your float, and then you take that into an output. So the output is going to be somewhere like this. We're going to take it into A, and then you're going to say B is going to be, you can say float input. The float is going to have an input which say enter the second side of the triangle, right? Okay, and close the float, and then of course we are going to tell him to enter the third side, which I'm going to take it in C. Oops, this is triangle, right? And enter the third side of the triangle. So can I say this is third? Okay, with this we have asked the user to enter 3. But now using this 3, A, B, and C, what I want you to do is I want you to pass this to a function which will return to you the area of the triangle. Which means what? I need the area of the triangle when the user gives you the 3 sides of the triangle. Is it possible for me to do that? Yes, it is. Okay, so which means I need to define a function. Let's say def, and I'm going to say def area. I'm going to say def area, and what am I going to pass? The parameters that I need to. Okay, the area function says I need 3 parameters. Let's say side 1, side 2, and side 3. Okay, it requires 3 parameters. And what is the area function going to do? It is, after getting 3 parameters s1, s2, s3, what area needs to do? The function area will calculate something called as a semi-perimeter. How do you calculate the semi-perimeter? Semi-perimeter is calculated as half 1 by 2. Okay, it is a plus b, it is actually s1 plus s2 plus s3 divided by 2. S1 plus S2 plus S3 divided by 2. Now comes the question, sir, can I write it like this? S1 plus S2 plus S3 divided by 2. Can I write it like this? Let's see. Let me go to the shell. Where is the shell? Let me go to the shell and let me just see if that is possible. Say for example, I write a plus 9 plus 3 divided by 2. What is the answer? 18.5. Okay, so that means 8 plus 9 is what? 8 plus 9 is 17. 17 plus 3 is 20. I expected 20 by 2, that is 10, but I got what? 18.5. Why so? So because in this particular calculation, it is 8 plus 9, 17, plus it is taking 3 by 2 together. So 3 by 2 is what? 1.5. 1.5 plus 1.5 plus 17, that is 18.5, which means if I want to do something like this, a plus b plus c divided by 2, I should do something like this, a plus 9 plus 3 in bracket divided by 2. Hope you understand. You get a 10. Right, the same thing over here. I need to write over here s1 plus s2 plus s3, side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3 divided by 2. That will give me the semi-perimeter of a triangle. From the semi-perimeter, can I calculate area? Yes, I can. Area is equal to what? Area is equal to, or let me say, area is equal to the square root of s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c. Hope you remember that. Okay, the square root of semi-perimeter into semi-perimeter minus first side, semi-perimeter minus second side, semi-perimeter minus third side. That means, can I do First, let me just say I want semi-perimeter, that is S, multiplied by semi-perimeter minus side 1. Then I do a multiplied by semi-perimeter, semi-perimeter minus side 2, and then I do multiplied by semi-perimeter minus side 3. Okay, so I have semi-perimeter, I have this entire thing. Now this entire thing, I need to take a square root of this. How do I take a square root of this entire thing? I can take a square root by, I taught you one of the arithmetic operators was exponential operator. I can raise this to 0.5, which can return to me the square root of a number. So that means raised to 0.5. And when I do that, can I say that A is now the area? So whatever is the area, I need to return the area. Now remember, this A and this A is completely different. This A is not accessible outside this function, and this A is somewhere outside the function, and this A is the value of the first side of the triangle. Okay, so A, B and C are three values which I have taken from the user. Okay, now I need to call this function to find out the area. How will I find out the area? I need to say area of what? Area requires three parameters, S1, S2, S3. I need to pass three sides of a triangle. What will I pass now? Okay, what will I pass? I will pass what I have taken from the user. I have taken from the user three values of the triangle, and I've saved them in three variables, A, B and C. Can I pass these three variables? Yes, I can. A, B, C. I pass it out. But whatever is the answer, I need to save it in a variable, because it is returning for me the area of the triangle, and whatever is the answer, I might want to print it. So how will I print it? I will say print the area of the triangle. The area of the triangle is, and why am I doing this? Okay, is, and what should I say, comma ENS, and then I say save, and then I say function F5. Enter the first side of the triangle. I say 2.5, then I say 3.3, and then I say 2.1. Enter. It returns to me the area of the triangle, that is 2.62437016253424424. Yes, so if I enter in meters, you will get it in square meter. Okay, so hope you understood how to calculate, how to use a function to calculate the area, and also how to get a square root of a particular number. This is a practice exercise which I wanted to give. Okay, now I have a question for you. I have a few questions with regards to what if a number is given to you and I just need to find the square root of it? Is it possible? Is it possible to just find a square root if I just define a function? Yes, I can find out a square root for a particular value. Say I define a new file and I say def sqrt. I just need to pass a number. Any number, you need to pass it to the sqrt function. And this function is going to return for me what? It should return for me the number raised to 0.5. It should return to me square root. Can I save it as sqrt.py, and I save it out there, and then I run this. So when I run this program, it's I can just, that function is defined for me. I haven't printed anything. That function is defined for me. I can call the function with a parameter. What is the parameter that I can give? Can I say square root of 4? What is the square root of 4? 2. That's right. Square root of 3 will return to me 1.732. That's right. What about sqrt of 2? It returns to me 1.414. What about the square root of 1? What does it return? Oh, it returns for me 1. Thank you very much. Yeah, so that's how the function is gonna work. Okay, so these are few practice problems for you to understand about function. Okay, let's say I want something like, I'm going to use the operators of division and multiplication. Sorry, I'm going to use the concept of the one which I just told you. Let's say 3 floor division by 2. What is it? It is going to give you 1. It is going to give you the integer part. But if I do 3 modulus 2, I can get your remainder part. 3 modulus 2 is going to give me a remainder. 2 ones are 2, and then remainder is 1. So this is going to give me quotient. This is going to give me remainder. Okay, so you're going to have quotient and remainder from here. Now with using this concept, can I using this concept, can I do something like, let's say we're going to have functions which are going to define, I'm going to take from the user. I'm going to tell the user, please enter. So I'll just call a new file. I'll just tell him, user, can you please enter your date of birth? I'm going to tell him, okay, input, enter the day you were born, which means he will tell me his date. Say for example, if he was born on 20th of May, if he was born on 20th of May, 1981, 20th of May 1981. So let's say, I'm just taking this as an example, okay, it doesn't mean 20th of May 1981. Okay, so when I say enter the day you were born, he's going to enter 20. Okay, you were born, so he's going to enter 20. Then of course, if I have to take it, if I have to store it, I need to store it, right? I need to convert it into an integer and then store it into, let's say, day. Okay, and then, or let me say dd, it's just a variable. And then I tell him enter your month. Okay, enter. So I'm going to say input, enter the month you were born in numbers, which means if it is May, he's going to enter 5, right? Okay,